Today we're going to be going over Conan Exiles, what I think is probably the most OP build. Well, one of the most. There's obviously better swords with the one I'm going to show you. There's also a better spear, but this is what I use and at the moment. But yeah, so let's get into this. Okay, so for this build, you're going to want all this stuff right here. Okay, you don't need 2 stacks of these. This doesn't matter too much, but so, and this right here would be the fish strips are going to be replaced with aloe soup. Okay, so first things to start with, I'm going to start with the weapons. Now I'm using the Telethasaro right now. You don't need I'd say a better sword would be the Adventurer's Blade. I'm pretty sure we have one somewhere around here, possibly. I just didn't want to go looking for it, and this one's right here. So, you're going to want that. The second weapon that I use is the vaulting pole. The Black Dragon Pike, I think is called, is probably one of the best spears in the game. But it doesn't have that much durability, and if you add a damage upgrade to it, a damage buff, then it has like 300 something durability, and if you add like a armor piercing, then it also only has like 300 something durability and whatnot, and this is not too great, I would say, but it's decent for the durability, but like the damage output is insane for a spear, and spears are the best PvP weapon. Second to, or well, first and then second would be the two-handers, just because of their insane damage output and ability to just lock people in one spot and just go ham on them. Okay, so and later on sometime I'll put a video out showing the PvP with the setup right here, and so you guys can actually see the way it runs and whatnot. And okay, so right here, I'm gonna take the vaulting pole now. Oh yeah, and then the Reaper Poison. I only have 2 because that's all I can find around the base. I think I just made more, but I don't have time to go get it. The Reaper Poison, you're gonna need Reaper Poison. It helps so much. If you get an attack on somebody with one of these, like say you get a full combo on somebody with the vaulting pole, or any spear in matter of fact, then it's going to be insanely overpowered, especially with the Reaper Poison attached. So definitely get Reaper Poison and put it on here, because it just helps so much. Like the bleed plus the Reaper Poison with the vaulting pole or any spear will just deteriorate someone's health. So if you get a full combo on somebody wearing medium armor and you have 57 damage on a spear, that's 4 hits for a full combo, for a full heavy combo, and like you're gonna see the damage output once I do everything. Because this right here is a strength war paint. You're gonna want enduring, numbing, vigor, might, and grace war paints. The arrows I'm using are snake arrows for the bow. The bow that I have right now is the Huntress. Any bow really works. Any bow, it doesn't really matter. I'm just using the Huntress as an example. I'm probably gonna not use this one though. I'm probably gonna use a Splinter instead for when I actually start fighting, because I don't really care about the bonus accuracy. That doesn't really matter in the game, in the current meta, because bows are just terrible in general. But if someone tries to run away, you got these and you got these. I like to throw these at them to get a cripple on them or 2, and then I hit them with the bow while they're crippled with the snake arrows, and it just really goes through their health super fast. Okay, now let's get into the armor. The Chameleon Steel Helmet, you're gonna want to get the flawless version. I have not got it yet. I haven't found the armor for it yet. I can't remember what his name is right now, or her name is. I don't remember right now. But I think you can find that armor in particular up here in this area, if I'm not mistaken, like somewhere like right here in Mounds of the Dead. So very good thought of line right there, and that'll just help boost this armor value. And right now the the helmet for Silent Legion, just, it's good, and it has a little bit more than this Sumerian steel helmet. If I had the not the flawless, but the exceptional, if I had the exceptional version, it would be more than what the Silent Legion version has. But the flawless has even more, so definitely want to get the flawless for this. I'm just using this one for now because it gives you bonus vitality. Bonus vitality is really, really good for this build. So yeah, really, really good right there. This one right here, I'm using the Silent Legion right here, chest piece, because it has one of the highest like armor protections in the game. Bonus strength is also with that. Bonus vitality with the reptile gauntlets. Now, you may be wondering why you're using the reptile gauntlets instead of the gloves. Well, the simple reason is because, first off, I'm pretty sure, yeah, the gloves of the reptile gauntlets and the gloves of the Silent Legion gear they both give vitality, and so it's pretty much the same amount as well. I'm pretty sure they both give like 1 or 2, and so you pretty much, and this has more health because right now these things are bugged, and these things count as chest pieces because like when you go to make these, let me run over here. You go and try to make one of these. See, right there. It has medium chest piece padding for the reptile gauntlets, and then these have the gauntlets, so these don't have as much protection. So you get a lot more out of these than you do other things. So let's get this armor on. Now when you see, I'm gonna be super overcome because I don't have anything in my attributes yet. Waiting to show you those. Okay, so now I'm gonna start equipping all these things right here, all the elixirs and the war paint. Okay. Alright, now you can start taking all these out. I'm only going to take 1 stack of the dragon bone things right now. Okay. So yeah, right here is where I normally put my aloe soup. For this build, I put my aloe soup here, my aloe extract there, fish strips. I normally use fish strips for PvP. They give you a decent amount of regen, and they're pretty cheap, and like they give you almost like a full hunger bar, so they're really nice. Always want to have your water skin, and so yeah. Now that all that's said and done, okay, now that we can have that, we're gonna go look in the attributes. So right now, because of the war paint and the elixir and the armor that I'm wearing, I have a bonus 8 in strength, bonus 3 in agility, bonus 5 in vitality, grit, and encumbrance. And so now that I have that much already in each of these, everything is going to be so much easier to purchase and like spend in what you need. Now I'm still experimenting a little bit with this, so this is my first time doing this setup. But I promise you, like I did another one without the elixirs and the war paint, and it was super OP. Trust me on that. Like and this was also without the reptile gauntlets. And I'm telling you, people, this is going to be amazing, and the setup you're gonna love. Now, to start off with, I'm gonna bring my strength all the way up to 4. So right there. Okay. Now the agility, I'm gonna bring all the way up to 2. Okay, now that my agility is up to 2, I'm gonna bring my vitality up to 3. You want the perk 3 for this because it gives you passive health regen. Alright. Now grit is really, really good. I'm gonna bring my grit up to 3 because of The Iron Hard Muscles perk is really good. Just really amazing overall. Like, this is gonna be really nice. So right here, encumbrance. Now I'm just gonna try to dump all these into here pretty much. Let's see what I can get to. Alright, I can get to 2 with a little bit of extra, which means I could probably get perk 5 on strength. I don't think I can actually, because that's pretty high up there. Each one of those costs 7, and I have 53 left, and then it's going to cost 8, and then 9, and then 10. So yeah, probably don't have enough for that, but I can bring encumbrance up to 3. Right there. And then the rest, you can just, I guess, smack 1 into vitality. And then you got 2 points left over. Doesn't really matter. Just dump those wherever. I'm just going to dump them into survival. And there you go. This build is going to be super insane. I'm going to go fight the alligator boss over here outside the base. I guess I'll take that for now. I guess I'll just put those there. Alright, I got the Reaper Poison. I'm going to keep him here. Now this alligator boss is pretty strong. He has a decent amount of health, but you guys are gonna see just how fast we melt through him, and I'll let him hit me a few times so you guys can just see how much damage he actually does, and which is not gonna be too much considering how strong we are at the moment. Get some water real quick first. Alright, we're good. Oh shit, forgot to bring wait, let me bring Yamper over here. Make him stop following over here so he doesn't attack this thing, so you guys can just see how good the armor and the setup is on its own without any distractions. Alright. Now with all these, boom, 1 hit. Everything over here pretty much gonna be 1 hit. Like this alligator is gonna be a 2 hit with that. Possibly could have 1 hit him with the thing here. Just eating through his health right there, and pretty much did nothing to me. And then now with these, I like these because look at that. You don't even have to be looking at the person to throw them. That's really good. Like, and plus, after I'm done fighting this thing, I can just get all those back that I just chucked at him. And these apply cripples, and so they're really good for that reason right there. Let's take care of this little guy. Now he's about to do a tail whip right here. As soon as he's done with that, I'm just gonna go in. I'm stuck in him. It's okay. Right here, he's gonna do a big attack. Those right there are pretty insanely strong. I'll probably let him do one at the end when I get him down. See, like, look, he's pretty low already, considering he's a boss. Hope he's lagging a bit. And for being a boss, like, that's insanely, like, good damage right there. With just a few hits already. Now, while he's doing this, you just hit him with some poison arrows. Oh shit. Okay, that's fine. Yamper's gonna help a little bit. Then after this, I'll let you see what the spear does. And then if you look, the sword already doesn't have poison on it. So now, if you want to reapply the poison, just go like that. Boom. Poison is back on the sword, see? Now when I hit him, find poison. Look at this guy. Almost dead. This guy has nothing left. Alright, towards the end here, I'm gonna let Yomper come with me. Because I don't want him to keep fighting this guy, so you guys can just see the sheer strength of me on my own without him. Yomper just kind of got in the way. Alright. Let's go finish this guy off. Now, I won't lie, this is, in my opinion, one of the easier bosses to fight, just because you can time his attacks pretty easily. Like, look, see, boom. Now that he attacks, you can do this. In my personal opinion, oh shit, ran out of stamina. It's okay. He still won't hit us. The harder one to fight, unless you have a decent amount of numbers, is, I would say, a Rhino boss, because he just like he has so much health, and not only does he have a decent, like a huge amount of health, his charge attack will one-shot people. It's like if you're wearing medium armor, you're fucked. It's over for you. You're just dead. You don't even need to play the game anymore. Alright, now he's pretty much dead. I'm gonna try to get him to do one of those lunge attacks on me, so you guys can see how much damage I absorbed from that. Like, he's not gonna do much at all, which is his highest damaging attack. As soon as I can get him to do it. He's doing a tail whip. Yeah, as soon as he does this attack, let me get him away from Yomper so Yomper doesn't come and one-shot him. Let's see. Oh, he's lagging. Let's see. Come on there, buddy. You can do a lunge attack for me, so see how much damage I absorb. And remember, this isn't even the flawless helmet yet. This is only the normal, epic. There we go. See, look, that was his strongest attack, and he did nothing to me. Alright, now to finish him off, a little poke, and I actually am an idiot and forgot the hatchet. But look, you get these back after you're done attacking him, and a lot of others as well. So it's really, really good. I would say this is one of the better builds you can do, because if they try to run away, you got these right here, which do a lot of damage, a very, very high amount of damage, let me tell you. And then once you get them a few cripples and whatnot, you can just pull out your bow, pop them with a few of these snake arrows, which are insane. They're probably one of the best arrows you can get. Another thing with these snake arrows is that you can like, the poison stacks up to 10. And so if they're crippled and they're wearing heavy armor, first off, they can't move at all. Like, if you get a cripple while you have heavy armor on, goodbye, because it's pretty much over. Like, you just pretty much can't do anything at all. And then, let's see, on top of that, once they're crippled with that heavy armor on, you can just wreck them completely with the poison arrows as they're trying to run away. Because once they're low, they're obviously just going to start healing and running with probably like aloe soup and some aloe extract and whatnot. And once they're running away, they're pretty much done for, because you can just bop them with one of these. Like, let me show you this little guy. I don't want to get hit by that snake, he's annoying. Look, he can't move at all, pretty much. But when I had all three of those on there, he couldn't move. It was insane. Let me get back over here to this boss so I can harvest him. Alright. Yeah, like I said though, this build is super crazy. Once I get some PvP in with this, I will put a video out for it. It's really, really good. Like, even if it's just like you wanting to fight a boss, still really good. FireSpark81 does a lot of videos and on stuff like this, but the thing is he said it in one of his previous videos not too long ago, actually, like I think a week ago or something like that, or sometime this week, that when he doesn't PvP in the game, and he thinks this game's not based on PvP, and you shouldn't PvP because it won't run well enough for PvP, which, okay, yeah, sometimes I agree. I would agree that this game's pretty laggy sometimes and isn't the best for PvP, but you just gotta adapt to a lot of things, and so, and I get a decent amount of PvP on this game, especially now that, okay, this is not a bad sword, especially now that the alliances, I guess you could say, so there's a guy that lives right here on this server. His name is OG Dark Omen. Probably on right now, actually. Him and, yeah, so Immortal Dynasty, OG Dark Omen, and Ruthless PK. They're pretty big douchebags. They were allied with some people here in the jungle, like right here, and we were allied with them as well, along with the majority of the server, and but these guys in the jungle decided that they were gonna attack a clan called Ymir that lives right over here, and they had other people that lived like over here in their clan as well. But and the people, okay, so the people that lived here were previously, I can't remember their clan name right now, but we're just gonna say it's Mounds of the Dead. Let's just say it's Mounds of the Dead right here. This is their clan. This is Mounds of the Dead is a clan name right now, okay? So they live right here. Ymir invited them to their clan, and they were in Ymir. But Ymir, because of the glitching of the buildings right now, this clan, their buildings, their structures didn't update. Okay, it still said that it was owned by Mounds of the Dead instead of owned by Ymir. So the people here in Dawn Peak Citadel was their name. They lived here, and they came over here and attacked the people in Ymir, but their building didn't update yet, so they were still a part of Ymir. And so since we were allied, Broy Gang was our name, we lived right here, we were allied with them, and of course, since we're allied with them, we're gonna help them get revenge and go attack Dawn Peak. And apparently this whole time Dawn Peak is allied with this guy right here. And so, and we didn't know that, because apparently he says he told us, but none of us remember him telling us that he was allied with them. So we went and raided his base, and so after we raided his base, he went over here to these guys in Immortal Dynasty and was like, hey, can you help us get revenge on these guys, raid their base, completely destroy it, blah blah blah, we want a foundation wipe them. Even though when we raided their base, we left their whole base there, we left everything in there pretty much, we just took thralls, we took all their good stuff, we blew up their chests, but we didn't foundation wipe them. We were like, you know, you guys can stay here and, you know, rebuild, and we'll probably do some PvP with you guys, and you know, like, oh shit, we can like fight and whatnot, and raid you guys another time, where you guys can raid us, and we don't even care, like, because the server had been pretty dry, and so we were like, finally some action. And so after that, Immortal Dynasty, they decided that they were gonna join them, and since they joined Immortal Dynasty, they ended up trying to foundation wipe us completely off the map at our base here. And so now there's a clan called USSR. You probably saw them earlier. Epic the 3 is on right now. Epic the 3rd. He's on right now. Him and 3 kings live here. They're gonna help do a raid on him. Let's see who else. Ymir is gonna help, and Broygang is gonna help. And our server admin, he is about to increase the clan size to 15 and the server size to 16 or 60. And so once that is done, we're going to do the clan merge, where Broigang and Ymir join forces, and we're going to be in one whole clan. And then once we get in a clan together, we are going to try to do a counterattack on Omen, which the thing is about Omen is this is his main base right here. That's not counting every single good spot in the game he owns. So there will be some PvP with this setup right here. I promise you, it'll be super fun. It'll be insane. This is gonna be nice. We run into Omen and Ruthless all the time. Yesterday we ran to him over there in the Havana. The day before that we ran to him over here and fought him. So definitely gonna be fun. Oh yeah, and then there's another clan right here that's gonna help us out. They're Puerto Ricans. Don't think any of them are on right now. I can't remember their name. Yeah, they're all gonna help. And then there's another tiny little clan with like 2 people in it that's probably gonna help. We have like 37 people, 39 if you count the 2 people in the tinier clan that we just allied with. We're probably not gonna use everybody. We're probably just gonna do a select few from each clan. We don't really want to do too overkill to take out 2 people. But, you know, they have bases scattered throughout the whole entire map. Like, he owns the Bean over there. He owns the Jabral Sag thing over here. When you get to the Jabral Sag dungeon, there's like a base thing that you can do right above where that hyena dude is. And, yeah, he has a base there. Completely foundation fence frames up, like, completely all over the place. You can't get in there. We tried to take it from him and blow all the stuff up, but he came back and just spammed foundations while we were destroying it, so we weren't able to. And so yeah, but I'm gonna leave the video on that. It's gonna be a pretty long video, guys. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Expect some new content from the on the YouTube channel, and peace out.